Hi, my name is Taufiq and I am the CEO of Team Orange. Today, my team and I will be sharing with you our company's objectives, marketing strategy, marketing mix, and optimization metrics for the SimBrand Simulation Challenge. We will be competing against 8 other teams under Universe 3. But before we present on these 4 areas, I would like to share with you our company's organization. Team Orange is made up of 4 strong members. We have Mr. Syed Nizar, who handles business and development, Ms. Cindy Tan, who is our marketing strategist, and lastly, Mr. Cheng, who is our expert in market analysis. As the leader of Team Orange, I'm confident that my team will be able to work cohesively towards achieving a unified goal. Next, I'll be sharing with you on our company's objectives written as the mission and vision statement. Our mission is to provide and develop innovative and high-quality products which offer the best value to our consumers. Our vision is to create a sustainable and profitable growth and achieve the highest share price. With that said, I will now hand over the presentation to Syed, who will share on our marketing strategy.
Thank you, Mr. Taufiq, CEO, sir. Good evening, all. I'm Syed, and I am responsible for the business development of this organization. To align with the company's vision, which is to create sustainable, profitable growth and to achieve the highest share price, I will touch base on our company's marketing strategy, in short, STP, namely segmentation, targeting, and positioning. In this slide, when we talk about segmentation, the segments are already provided for, which means we have 2 markets, mainly Europe and Asia, and they are further divided into 4 different segments consisting of low-end and high-end households and companies. The only variable would then be the demand patterns from these markets for Asia and Europe. In regards to our targeting strategy, the idea is to focus more on segments that have higher demand and growth to generate profitable sales. For example, in this graph, it shows that the high-end segments have higher market demand compared to the low-end segments. This will enable us to generate higher revenue and reduce our costs with advantages such as economies of scale. Lastly, for targeting strategy, it is to continuously review the targeted market and segments by analyzing the actual results and market outlook after each round, and to make necessary changes to increase sales. For an example, in this graph, when we see higher demand and increase in market outlook for each market, our strategy will then be focused more on household and companies for both Asia and Europe markets. Final strategy will then be positioning, which means the consumer's perception of a brand or product relative to the perception of competing brands or products. For our company, this means that we will create products and position them based on consumers' preference while maintaining price competitiveness. You can see an example of the battery life and screen to body ratio graph to see where we place our products in order to strike balance and to be more flexible. I will now hand over this to our marketing responsible Cindy, who will deep dive more into marketing mix of our organization.
Thank you, Syed. I'm Cindy, and I'll be sharing with you on our company's 4 Ps: product, price, place, and promotions. First, in this simulation, we plan to produce a product that has premium camera, extra memory, premium display, water resistant, and security. As you can see from the graph, in the research for European household market, most of the consumer has rated that the premium camera and extra memory is the most important feature for a smartphone. For screen to body and battery life, if the specs are too high, the cost price will be high too, and we will need to set our price high, causing lesser people to purchase as they might think that it is not worth to buy it. If the specs are too low, the cost price will be lower, and we will be able to set our price low. But still lesser people will purchase as they might think that the product is not that good. Therefore, we will find the optimal positioning to gain the most market share while maintaining cost relative to price to maintain the competitiveness. For designs, some consumer would purchase a phone due to the design of it. As per research, the x-axis we have in the graph are all of these segments. The bar represents how well a certain design suits that segment. On y-axis, we have the relative preferences of the designs. For example, European households seems to prefer the sport design. For warranty, different consumer segments have different views on the importance of warranty length. Research indicates that having a warranty period longer than that of the market average can increase demand. In this graph, we have the effect on demand on the y-axis and warranty period length on the x-axis. This market average warranty period here was 12 months. We expect to use penetration pricing strategy to win market share before raising the product to premium rates when market share is present. We plan to price the products at different rates for each segment as different segments respond differently to the rates. Therefore, based on the market research, for example, if we set the price of the product above the market price, the demand in the particular segment with the high price sensitivity will be the lowest. Hence, by knowing this response, we can effectively set the price for the products for the segments that we are targeting. Example, by looking at the household segment, which is in blue, increasing 50% of the price, the demand will drop by 100%. Place is a channel for us to put up the product for consumer to purchase. Example, we have specialty stores, brick and mortar, as well as online stores. Consumers can choose to purchase our products at their preferences and convenience. For example, we use 80% of our budget in high-end companies for specialty stores as compared to 13% in bricks and mortar and 7% in online stores. Promotion is to build a high rates of conversion by raising the awareness and placing the right amount of investment in advertising and distribution channels. When we talk about distribution channels, we are referring to the previous mentioned specialty stores, bricks and mortar, and online stores. Therefore, we will still invest on all three channels, but we will place a higher investment on the channel with a higher demands to generate higher sales. That is all for my slide. Next, I'll pass over to Cheng, who will continue with the optimization.
Thank you, Cindy. Hi, I'm Cheng, the data analyst who compiles all the available data into useful reports so we can make the right decisions. Following, we'll look at what we believe are the most important factors that will influence our overall results. First, we look at the effectiveness of advertising by calculating the advertising to sales ratio. We will need to monitor every round to make decisions to increase or lower advertising budgets. This will help keep the ratio low, thus maximizing our advertising efforts. Next, we will need to find the optimal investment amount that will maximize the change on both capabilities, which in turn help us make better products in the future or make existing products at lower costs. No point spending extra for the same level of change, which will help reduce operation costs substantially. Thirdly, forecasting is another important area we need to be mindful of. Actual versus forecasted numbers report will assist us in making more accurate future forecasts. This will reduce variable production costs due to forecast errors. This is extremely important when the sales volume increases, and we can incur high variable production costs if forecasts are not adjusted accurately. As in one of the famous quotes by Sun Tzu in Art of War, know yourself, know your enemy, and you'll win every time. By compiling and comparing our products against competitions, enable us to make critical decisions in our product offerings. Whether to maintain status quo if competitions are weak, to keep expenditure low, or go all out if competition are strong. That's all for my part. Thank you, and over to our CEO.
We hope you've enjoyed this presentation. Thank you.